Hi there. Well, I'm back on August 5th. Today I have some more medieval events for you or to anyone who finds this channel. Starting in 642 AD, the Battle of Mustafield. Pinda of Mercia defeats and kills Oswald of Bernicia, another kingdom of the Saxons. The main kingdoms that people have probably heard of are Anglia, Wessex, Mercia, and Essex. Others such as Kent and Sussex. To anyone who doesn't like the SAX sound, I'm sorry. In 910 AD, the last major Viking army to raid England is defeated at the Battle of Tettenhall, the allied forces of both Mercia and Wessex. It is led by King Edward and the Earl Ealhred. It can be seen on the show It is the Last Kingdom. In 1100 AD, Henry I is crowned King of England in Westminster Abbey. And in 1264 AD, anti-Jewish riots break out in Arnstadt, Germany. That happens quite a bit throughout Europe. More unfortunate than anything. Well, I'm speechless after that. In 1305, William Wallace, who led the Scottish resistance against England, is captured by the English near Glasgow and is transported to London. And in 1388, the Battle of Otterburn, a border skirmish between the Scots and the English in northern England. It's probably one of many skirmishes that happened between England and Scotland. And in 1391, Castilian sailors in Barcelona, Spain, set fire to a Jewish ghetto, killing 100 people, setting off 4 days of violence against Jews. It's kind of some anti-Semitism during those times. And I mean legit anti-Semitism. In 1399, the Battle of Worskla, Titaran defeats the Russians and Litouars. And in 1420, Duke John VI of Bavaria visits the Dutch mystic Lidoa, or Lidwina. And in 1435, at the Battle of Ponza, King Alfonso V of Aragon is captured by Genizet. On to August 6. In 525 AD, Saint Hormisdas ends his reign as Catholic Pope. In 768 AD, anti-Pope Constantine II is deposed from his seat, or his claim to the papacy, wherever he claimed it. In 939 AD, Battle of Simancas, Spain defeats the Moors. One of many battles that involve the Spanish Christians and the Moors, who are African Muslims. On August 7th, in 626 AD, at the Battle of Constantinople, the Slavic Persians, Avaran, loot the defeated forces. In 768 AD, Stephen III of the Fourth begins his reign as Catholic Pope, likely as one of the two. And in a later video, I'll definitely do the popes and make sure that's correct. In 936 AD, Otto I the Great becomes King of Germany, or of the German peoples. In 1409, Council of Pisa closes, with some I'm sure that some progress was made during that council. Don't know what, but it could be another one. In 1428, Valais witch trial proceeds, beginning in Valais Canton, Switzerland. They are the first organized witch trials. If you know anything about the Salem witch trials, the accused were put on trial rather than arrested and hanged or burned. And in 1461, at the Ming Dynasty, the Chinese military general Cao Qin stages a coup against the Tian Shun. And in 1479, the Battle of Guinea Gate, Emperor Maximilian I versus King Louis IX. And in 1485, Henry Tudor's army lands on Milford Haven in South Wales. Moving on to August 8th, 956 AD, German King Otto I the Great is crowned. And in 1220, Sweden is defeated by the Estonian tribes in the Battle of Laihula. And in 1303, the Crete earthquake strikes with estimated magnitude of 8, triggering a major tsunami with major damage, including ships swept 2 miles inland. No deaths were recorded. As of note, in 1306, King Wenceslaus of Poland is crowned, or is murdered. Actually, no, well, he was crowned, but then he was murdered. And in 1322, Emperor Go-Daigo makes the Soji the chief monastery of Sato sect. And in August 9th, in 681 AD, Bulgaria is founded as a khanate on the south bank of the Danube River, after defeating the visiting armies of Emperor Constantine IV south of the Danube Delta. In 1173 AD, construction of Tower of Pisa begins, and it takes 2 centuries to finish. In 1253 AD, Clare of Assisi, rules confirmed by Pope Innocent IV, or her Order of Poor Ladies. In 1329, Quilon, the first Indian diocese, was erected by Pope John XXII, and Jordanus was appointed as the first bishop. And in 1378, cardinals declare Pope Urban VI lawless, anti-Christian, and the devil. There's definitely plenty of those accusations throughout medieval times. And in 1483, Pope Sixtus IV celebrates open Mass in the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican. It is open on this day and named in his honor. Now, Cardinal was an event in 1378, and the Pope Sixtus IV event is in 1483. Well, that's all the medieval I have for you today. You have a good one. I do hope people who like history actually find this. Bye.